Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj.
I'm Mick.
I'm back in the seat, bruv.
Raj is back.
I'm not
in the ends.
back in the ends, man. I'm no longer like trying to crawl into a little space to whip out my laptop and start recording this podcast, bruv.
I was wondering, man, where I'd find you next.
I think every time I recorded, it was in a different place. It was just
in-laws, man. They really know how to treat a son-in-law, innit? The smallest space ever.
They're like, if you want to do that shit, go find it. Find that space yourself. But yeah, man, we got back yesterday. So if I fall asleep and start snoring, bro, you're just gonna have to do a monologue. Start talking to yourself about your struggles, bro.
Go solo.
I don't know how people do that, man. You know, there's some people that just have like purely themselves on a podcast. Like some have like guests and stuff, but there's some podcasts where it's just one person talking into a mic. I don't think I'd ever be able to do that.
Do you know what though? Sometimes it comes from like people. I feel like people who enjoy their own company and their own thoughts are really good at that.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's relative or not, but
that's like a you know, those old school. Well, they still exist now, but like a radio presenter. That is rated, bro, because you have to come up with your own stuff and you've got to have the bants by yourself.
Yeah. And there's no one, if you go blank, there's no one there to like fill in the gap.
Yeah, like at least with us, I know if I lose my train of thought, you're going to come up with something, man. Whereas if it was just me, nah, bro, it'll be like, that'll be one episode and one episode only and no listens.
If that was me, you know what we do? If I went blank for more than like 3 seconds, I'll turn off air, the button, off air, and be like, oh, sorry guys, gather myself and turn it back. I'll be like, sorry, technical issue.
Where was I? Pick up where you were, even though you were lost.
I'm not. So this is relative to that. A few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I had to do a presentation.
Okay.
And I was literally doing a presentation about an area I've like known for 5 minutes, whereas the people I'm presenting to had known this area for years. So I don't know how this even came about, right? So there was one little topic which was just, something's very easy to explain. No, it's easy to understand, but it's just hard to explain because it's so easy.
Yeah,
such a simple concept, but you can botch it basically. When I started to explain that concept of whatever that particular topic was, I muddled up my words, and I had to go to the point where it was silent for about a second. I was like, "Sorry, guys."
Fuck, bro.
Again. And I was like, "Sorry, guys." Then I started again. Pin drop silence.
Man, that's hard, bro. Especially if it's in a new role, a new space, new people, new faces.
Mad.
So what happened? Was there like when you looked around the room? Was there one person that was like, "Oh shit, man, I feel bad for him," or were they like, "Oh, come on, get in there"?
Do you know what? I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but because I was remote that day, everyone else was in the meeting room. I was remote, and I only had on my screen. I couldn't see their faces. I couldn't see the camera in the room. Okay. I had my slides on, innit? I was not. I think it would have been very detrimental, bro. I would have had to done. Power off, bro. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? I mean, you literally just said that. That's what you should have just closed your laptop. Like, sorry, I had a power cut in South London.
The regular here. That's one time you're grateful of being in that one particular place in South London, right? Most of the time you're like, I'm from here, I'm from X, and you're like, okay.
Dead conversation. We don't travel south of the river.
Yeah. Do you know what? I recovered it just about, I think, and then it was all right from there, I guess. I was just rambling on, bro. You know what? When you're rambling on a presentation, though, do you actually feel like? Do you think in your mind while you're rambling on, like, is anyone still in the room? Do you understand what I mean? Is anyone left? Is anyone still paying attention?
I find it very hard presenting when I can't see faces of the people that I'm presenting to. Like even if it's on a video call, if their faces are like just there on the screen, I can get some feedback, because without that, you have no idea. And where I work, I've been a remote a lot of the time, right?
Yeah.
And the only way that I would be able to know if people were listening to what I was saying is I would make not crazy jokes, but I'll bring some humor into the presentation, because that's the only way that I can see them, whether they're listening, because they'll be smiling. And if you see their smile, they're like, okay, they're engaged and they're kind of giving me something back. Yeah. But if I'm not able to do that, I don't know if I have your attention. So that was a technique that I've used, and I think that's worked well for me. But if in your situation where you can't see the person, nah, bro, because that will make me even more nervous. Because I'll be like, are they laughing at me? Like, are they making faces about this idiot that's coming in and doesn't know his shit? That's what honestly, that's what I'd be thinking, because you have no idea, and your mind is automatically going to go to the negative, especially if it's in a new role, new space, new everything. Like, yeah, that's hard.
You know what? Back in the day on Teams, like in my old place, I used to love it, because you're speaking with confidence, even if you're talking rubbish. You know the caliber of person you're presenting to.
Yeah.
And you know your shit, basically.
Yeah.
And I loved it when, even if I couldn't see their faces, you'd get all the emojis and hearts.
Yeah.
All the reactions.
Get the feedback. Yeah.
You get feedback.
Yeah. That's what you need, though, isn't it?
But there was none of this.
Tumbleweed. There wasn't even a tumbleweed emoji.
Bro, no one. I just get the feeling that at this place, it's no, we don't do that. It's very unprofessional. But you know what? It feels weird. I came from a corporate place, was more like loving. It's weird to say. And this small, intimate startup feel is like, no, we don't give emojis. You just talk. You do your shit. You talk about it, then next. Yeah, that's it. Next.
I wouldn't do well in that kind of environment, man. I like being in expressive places. I think that's for me is because it's hard, bro. Because I'm an expressive person, right? And I feel like if someone's presenting, I want them to know how I feel about it. If I like resonate with what they're saying, or if I disagree, whatever it is, right? But if it's just cold, bro, I can, the way you're describing, I can feel what it was like on that call, bro. That is hard, man.
It's like the Antarctic, bro.
and you were in your juddies, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say, you said you like being expressive and like to see their faces. Well, I can imagine you giving a presentation with a laptop in your hand, going around the room as you're presenting, giving hugs and high fives, bro.
That's the way to do it, bro. Always leave the audience wanting more, man. That's how you need to present. But so I think this was Steve Jobs' line. You should never apologize when you're giving a presentation about anything. You should always just be like, this is it. And so if you make a mistake, you just clarify yourself, but don't apologize. I think it was Steve Jobs. It might have been like a public speaking like training thing. But it's hard though, because if you're flustered, patti you, bruv. I've been in situations where like you're presenting to like a head honcho, right, bigwig up in the organization, and they'll make one comment, or cut through all the bullshit, bruv, cut through everything. And if you don't have the answer to that, bruv, it's over. You're flawed. That's happened to me, and I've been able to kind of like muddle my way through it. But sometimes I've been like, I need to get that information to you because I don't have the answer. And I think it's okay for you to. I'd rather say I don't have the answer than give you some dirty and be like, no. Because they'll know. If they're an executive, they know, bruv. They know bullshit when they see it. So what's the point? Like, you're trying to save face, but it actually makes the problem worse.
You'll be labeled.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't believe anything this guy says.
Yeah, he makes it up. He makes numbers up on the spot.
This guy, we're aiming to go IPO, bro. This guy's gonna fucking make us in the Sundance, put us in the Sundance, bro. You know what? Yeah, actually, saying that, a a few years ago, we at my old place, there was a new divisional CEO that was hired from like Amazon, right? And it was a big deal, massive deal when he came in, right? And he started to, put together these monthly business reviews, right? MBRs. And everyone under his remit had to present, every head under his remit had to present, right? The area. And I remember the first time, because no one knows what to expect in these, right? It's the first time anyone who's stayed in this company long enough, obviously people know what MBR is, but if you've never done it, you don't know what the criteria is, but you don't know what to expect from this new guy, right? Is he going to chew you up and spit you up? And I remember there was one guy, he had there was basically a consistent way that the CEO wanted everything presented. And there was this one product guy, and they want status. He wanted statuses basically, right? So if it's red, if it's a no-go just yet, and we're working on it still, green if it's live, yeah? Like if it's done, everything is, all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, etc., right? And this guy goes, oh yeah, this app change was green. And he was like, and the CEO was like, I had no idea this was live. And he was like, oh, it's not, it's imminent. Yeah. He goes, then it's red. Then it's red. Yeah. And then he goes, then it's red. And everything went, I was like, oh shit, bro. Everything went, pew! It's like a fucking plane.
Yeah, that's it. Bro.
Yeah. And then, he pulled him out and he goes, but then he because a few people he stayed quiet while a few people did that. Yeah. But it just happens that he called this guy out. Yeah. Okay, because he'd seen enough. Yeah, right. Yeah. He'd seen a few people who had presented before call it out. And then and he basically said, guys, stop. You know when someone just says, stand up? Yeah, bro. Yeah? It's the pause bucket. Like, look, guys, if it is red until it's live. Yeah.
Until it's done, it's right?
Live, yeah. I don't care. It's red. If it's imminent, it's yellow. Yeah. If we're close, but it is not green. I want to see. He goes, do you think I'm happy seeing a lot of these greens? He goes, I see more green than red and yellow. I see more green. That's not good.
Oh, that means damn.
He was like, and to be fair, actually, I fucking thought, you've got a point, right? Because if we're, what company, then he goes, we should be making money, money hand over fist. I should not be answering, be under pressure from our exco basically to deliver, etc. Right? But anyway, and I was like, shit. And he goes, I want to see more red next time,
bro.
I want to see more red.
If he said that line, and then I was next,
yeah,
I'd have jara pesa and dirty,
bro. I wasn't even ever, I was just a bystander, but I knew I had to present next time, bro.
And you were clean. Everything was lal, bro. Even you went in wearing red.
Bro, he was brown. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean my status?
Yeah, bro. Wait, what did you think I said was brown? You're dirty.
Yeah. But that, bro, everything, bro. I touched myself, everything. I was like, I thought, bro, this guy's gonna fucking eat me alive.
Oh my days, bro. But yeah, I think you can. It's good though. You learn from those people that are like that and very clear and sharp. Is good because it helps. It helps you, innit?
No, 100%. I think sometimes it's, what? Back in the day, you think of it as intimidation, right? And you don't want to be in that person's presence. Actually, maybe you need to put yourself in that person's presence consistently because that way it would just become the norm.
I
mean, don't get me wrong, bruv. Yeah. You didn't last long. It was like a year and a bit, but that's the nature of the game, isn't it? But
mover and shaker, isn't it?
Yeah,
what people do.
Exactly.
What is your what's your struggle, bruv? Do you have a struggle?
I don't know if it's a struggle, bruv. It's just it's a funny one because I don't go out as often now, right? Yeah, to social, but our siblings.
What do you mean you don't go out as often, bro? What, you're just a hermit? You don't go out at all?
Yeah. I'm at home all the time, innit? I have to clock in.
What does that even mean? How's chicken?
Homebody, innit?
No, but it's a kukri is a chicken, isn't it?
He hides in his house, isn't it?
That's what they say. It's how ghar kukri take you.
Like everyone else living on the street, yeah? But bro, think about that though, yeah? There's no winning because if you're out all the time, then they'll be like,
Rakreel, bro.
But whenever I hear that word, yeah, I think of it some man standing on the side of the corner waiting to be picked up, bro.
I think of some guy here, like with a mullet and a denim jacket, bro. Actually, that was my attire back in the day.
trying to relive his past.
Yeah, bro. I'm Kako, bro.
So we don't go out. We don't go out, but we have this 1 month every month, right? We've started this thing where all the siblings meet up and we have dinner, but we also do an activity together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So this time it was darts. We went to play darts.
Who organizes it?
So everyone's got a turn to organize it. Every person in this thing has to organize one.
And there's a rotation.
Right? It's a rotation. Yep. Yeah. So it's already been scheduled when everyone's is, so they can go ahead and plan early if they need to. Right.
Okay. And you haven't gone yet. You haven't organized one yet.
Mine's last, bruv. Clearly, because there's so much. I'd like to say they're saving the best till last, bruv. Yeah. What they're doing is saving the bystander, the follower, isn't it, bro?
You're gonna be like, everyone's coming to our house. All the cookies are coming home, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell the missus the day before, bro, that it's today. And this is not just to do with this time going out, but when you go to a restaurant, right? If there's about 5 or 6 of you, there's always this one person, isn't it? Yeah, one person. When the waiter's around and they've just sat down, waiter's around, everyone can hear, and then they look at the menu, bro, yeah, and they say, £20 for some lamb chops, yeah. Bro, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with what was said, right? Because sometimes these places are extortion, isn't it?
Some of them are, bro. £20 for lamb chops is actually on the expensive side, bro. Depending on how many you're getting.
Yeah, and then I don't know how you feel about this, yeah, but do you even if it's just you and the missus?
Yeah.
If she made a comment of any sort, and your neighbor is just there, bro, yeah.
Another person at the restaurant that's not with your crew.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know how tight tables are these days in small places, even in big places, right? And then you got your waiter hanging around it as well, yeah? And you're like, did you hear that? Because you're the one who's going to have to order, in it, yeah? Do you ever get like that, where you're like, why do you have to say it so loud? Like, do you ever get like that?
What people draw attention to you about, like,
yeah, because you don't. Yeah, exactly. No, not the financials, but just the whole thing. Like, why do you have to say it so loud, bro? Like, why do you have to say anything? Like, or when if someone comes, if there's fuck it, the waiter's not coming. When some people get impatient, waiter's not coming, and they're like, oh, can you get his attention, please? He's not even coming here to even. Is he stupid? Like, do you understand what I mean?
Or just someone that talks that slightly higher level than the level in the actual space.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like that.
What do you do, bro? What do you do?
It depends on how well you know the person, because that happened to me on a train once, bro. And it was, I didn't know the person very well. It was like an acquaintance.
Yeah.
And they were like talking at a very high level. Yeah. And it was just awkward, bro, because you're just like, nah, what are you talking about here? And you can't really say, you don't even know whether to respond to them of what they're saying, bro. This guy was talking about he was talking about an upcoming bachelor party, and he was saying, oh yeah, I'm going to my cousin's bachelor party. I was like, okay, cool. And the person that I'm with is my mate, right? So this guy's his mate, so I have no connection with him, like direct, bro. It's like I've met him through a friend. And then he's like, yeah, no, not sure about the strippers yet. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? You're on a train. You're on a train. And then, bro, if I'm talking to him, I'm with him, bro. Yeah, I'm in his crew, bro. Yeah? I'm going on that stag, bro.
You're in this conversation for the strippers, isn't it, bro? At the end of the day,
yeah. So then, bro, I just muted it. I did such a muted response, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And bro, I just looked outside, bro. When you're in that situation, anything can be the most interesting thing. I was like, oh, they've changed the buttons on the doors. Bad conversation, bro. And then
it's really cloudy today.
But then I try, and then when I respond, I talk in my because I think I have a public voice, which is a little bit more lower. Guggen's going to disagree because she'll be like, I'm loud as fuck. But I like to think that I have much more of a lower voice. So if I'm out and about, I will stay at wherever that level is that is in the public space, stay at that level. So if you're talking to this loud dude, you have to adjust your voice and you hope that they will do theirs. But he didn't get it, bro. So yeah, I have been in that situation in slightly different circumstances, but the arena was the same situation, bro.
Because their views, you're with them, innit?
You're with them. You're as good as him, bro.
Exactly. It's not even just a restaurant, but like you said, it could be anywhere.
Yeah,
anywhere, right? And if anyone opens up that wrong conversation, yeah, you know what I would have done in your situation? I would have made it clear that this is the first time I'm seeing you in a long time, and you're not a friend that is visit, bro. Yeah, like how are your parents? It's been so long. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Distance yourself. Yeah. Bro, what was your name again? Bro, that is genius. And then all the people are, oh no, he's not with them, innit? He's not. He's just a friend of a friend. How your mum and dad, you know? I would put it to the point I don't even know what the situation is with his parents, bro. I wouldn't even say that I acknowledge the fact that their mum and dad's there, bro.
You would be like, hey, how many siblings do you have?
Oh, you live on this street? I didn't even know where you lived, man. That's crazy, man. So, okay, but you obviously, you're sitting around with your nearest and dearest, bro.
No, I'll be honest, yeah. I mean, I didn't care about this time, yeah. Okay. You know why? Because it wasn't just me and this one person. It wasn't just me and my, my sibling or my wife, yeah, on this occasion. It happened. It's more detrimental when it's two people, bro. Only two people. Bro, there was 6 other people, yeah, that, this person was bringing down as well, yeah.
Bro. You're all sussed, bro. You're all going to critique the menu, bro.
But it was a, you know what, it is, our neighbors were next door. I don't know if they could hear or not, yeah, to be fair, who cares, isn't it, yeah, but to be fair, it was on the more expensive side, but normally it was just one of those ones where I think it just needed to be said for the sake of being said, innit, yeah, and it just, at that point, it's funny that it just hit me. I was like, definitely putting this on the pod because I'm sure people feel this way about, public conversations and the wrong topics coming up.
100%. 100%. Like I'm pretty sure Dad's done something like that in the past as well. You'll be at someone's house and then he'll be talking about something and you're like, don't say that, man. Why are you bringing that up? And then you're just like, I don't know what to do here. Or this is what he did once. He was talking, I can't remember what he was talking about. He was talking about something and my sister was there and my sister kicked him under the table and he's like, why are you kicking me? Bro, that's even worse because now all the other parties know that whatever their topic was sensitive, bro.
And now they're listening with their ears and their missus' ears, everyone's ears. You've got their attention. But you know what? Actually, saying that, my dad, he's the number one culprit, bro. Yeah, and bro, when certain things come out misconstrued and they could be alluded, interpreted like in a very very wrong way, bro. Yeah. Oh man, like you can't. And there's nothing you can do, bro. Because when you're younger, this happens. You're like, you just got to be like, haha, yeah. And then now it's like you got to shut that shit down, bro. You got to shut it down
because otherwise it keeps going. Yeah, because it's like a train, bro. Yeah, and if you don't stop it off and take it off the tracks, that's gonna keep going, bro.
It'll go and go and go, yeah. And then, do you know what I do though? Do you know if there's I think I've done this in the past as well. You know where just so history doesn't repeat itself, because when your dad's gonna be on, the train, the train.
You can see the signals, bro.
Bro, you pull out outside the fucking house, bro. Yeah, bro,
there's a briefing.
You lock the fucking doors. Yeah, you lock the doors, bro, and be like, look,
these are no-go topics.
We are not talking about this. If I even hear anything, he goes, I don't talk about that.
I don't talk. Nah, so the bare denial, bro. Bare denial.
Bro, watch when the Johnny Walker comes out, bro. Yeah, the neighbors are gonna be hearing about what you talk about. Fucking swing whiskey, bro. Yeah, comes out. Yeah, and everything's out, bro.
All the trains are let loose, bro.
Bro. And then they have the audacity to say to you, bro, yeah, like, nah, I don't do it. They blame it on the mum, innit?
Always the mum, yeah. And mummy chin it. That's the standard one, bro. I've definitely had the briefing. I've given the briefing before going into a house or before guests are coming. There's don't talk about this. This is not a topic to discuss.
Yeah. One final one on this one, yes. So when you go to a restaurant, with the missus, why is it like if
just you and the missus, yeah?
Just in the missus, yeah, just in the missus, yeah. If I need a fork, obviously I'm gonna ask the waiter, innit? Yeah.
No, I don't always do that, bro.
What do you do then?
If there's a surrounding fork on a table, I'll take that.
Oh yeah, you can grab that. Okay, fine. Yeah. But in any case that you need to speak to the waiter, yeah. If you need a fork and there's no other forks around, yeah. What do you do?
If there's no other forks, I need a fork.
There's no. Yeah. What do you do? There's no trick question, yeah.
I'm gonna ask for a fork, innit?
Yeah. When the missus needs
should take your fork.
No, yeah, I'm gonna take your fork or tell you I need a fork. And you gotta make conversation. She needs a fork. Why? And it's such a small thing, yeah. But why is that, bro?
I don't know, bro. That's a fucking proxy, bro.
I need a napkin. Oh shit! Like you work there.
You're an assistant to the waiter, bro. But you should get a tip when she has a service charge. You should take a percentage.
I should, bro. I had that 12.5, bro. I should get 1.5, bro. Just fucking passing it on. Oh, tell it. You know when like food's cold or it doesn't taste right, yeah, and you're happy with it, but the other party is not. Yeah, it's like, can you tell him? Oh, for fuck's sake, came out for a peaceful meal, man.
Did you do it?
Yeah, obviously. She's not happy.
But you know what? Sometimes I do feel like you're a fucking banduk, bro. That's it. You're a gun, bro. And you get pointed at things, and then they pull the trigger, and you're like, Joe, go and fix this fucking fire for me. And get me napkins and new food and a fork.
It's the manly thing to do, innit, bro? That's what you've signed up for, innit?
Apparently so, bro. Apparently so.
I think, 100%. But I just find it. I don't find it strange. I find it so hilarious, bro. Like, you know, when you need something, yeah. So if I need a fork, I say, Nish, I need a fork. You'll fucking go get yourself, innit? Ask him, then, innit?
Oh, you know what? If you go to the restaurant, yeah, next time you go there, right? Before you sit down, they're gonna fucking put an apron on you, bro, because you're part of the stuff. One of us.
Oh man, that was me, bro. What's going on with you?
Okay, so this literally happened today, bro. I have a list of running things that I wanted to talk about from my my trip, but I thought this one was it was a struggle, bro. And I know you've been there, bro, and I haven't heard that story for a while. I don't know if you're gonna entertain not only me but all of our listeners with this one.
I don't even know what it is, and the fact that you're not even mentioning it means, yeah, that it's a very sensitive one. Go on.
So basically, right, today, obviously we haven't been in the house for like 6 weeks, so we've got like some ongoing like bits and pieces that we need to get done at our place, like electricals. So I had I've got this guy who does the electrics, right? Let's call him Mohan, okay? So I'm doing a WhatsApp between me and Mohan, and like just talking about when can you come, availability, what time's best, all the rest of it, right? At the same time, because bruv, I don't know how many times or how many hours in a day you spend in a WhatsApp conversation with your wife. Like on an average day, like how many hours is it? Even if you're living with her and even if you're with her 24/7, it's crazy, bruv. The amount of chat that happens digitally and also the amount of instructions that you get physically, bruv. Yeah. There's a lot, right, to maintain. So that's
100%.
that's ongoing. It's like a fucking live stream, yeah. She was ordering food. I was gonna come with the baby, and then go to her, and we were gonna eat, right, have lunch. So I'm messaging her back and forth. I'm starting to load up the car and everything, and then I don't know whether she needs her purse or not. So I say, "Do you need your purse?" And then I'm like, "Why isn't she responding?" Fucking hell, man! I'm just like, park the car up and everything else. I open my phone, bro. I message Mohan, "Do you need your purse?" And he read it, bro. Yeah, because I got the blue ticks, bro. I was like, for fuck's sake. That was so awkward, bro. Yeah. And then I was like, what should I do here? Should I just text and say, sorry, wrong message? Or should I delete it and then just pretend like it never happened? So in that situation, I deleted it and I pretended like it didn't happen. And I was just like, that's not the first time that's happened to me, bro. Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times, but I just wanted to kind of like vent about the annoyance that when you're trying to message one person and then someone else kuschas in that conversation and all of a sudden they get the additional, pipeline. What do you do in those situations? Has that happened to you?
Bro, I'm gonna need your help on this one because I think I know which one you're talking about, bro.
It's a throwback. It's a throwback story.
Yeah. Is this a 2007?
Yeah, it's a 2017, bro.
So I don't remember the conversation.
Oh, that's why I thought you remember the conversation.
The whole conversation.
Not the whole conversation, but
no.
Go on, bro. Just go. You do your thing, man.
All right. So I remember having a bit of a tiff with the missus. Yeah, same missus, by the way. Am I on the right track?
Same. Yeah. You're on the right train, bro. The train started, bro. I'm ready to depart.
And I remember, as usual, she was doing my nut about something. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed for this. And
this is why you're a girl cookery, bro.
Exactly, bro. Not allowed out, but I might be permanently out after this one goes out. And I remember we were having a conversation over. Bro, it wasn't. Well, was WhatsApp even out then?
It was WhatsApp, but it was like this was literally on the eve of you guys flying out for the wedding.
Yes. Yeah. And I remember there was 2 people messaging me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for a word that says that basically you can help me out with this word, bro. Yeah. But I was getting messages from the missus and person X. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, so frequently, yeah? Like, bing, 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 yeah? And obviously, there's 2 people on my mind, isn't it? And this is what happened to you, right? Obviously, Mohan was on your bloody mind, yeah? Because you wanted him to come and fix something, but obviously... But anyway, so the missus is on my mind because we're having a bit of a tiff day before we're flying out to India. And I'm also getting a lot of questions, yeah?
From
Popadlal. From a Popadlal, yeah?
Okay.
But this particular Popadlal, yeah, bro, yeah, is a very dear.
He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman, bro.
He's a gentleman, bro. Yeah. He's like the connoisseur of connoisseurs, bro. Yeah, like elderly as well. Not elderly, but like he's like a father figure for us. Yeah, he is. Yeah, and I think he was just so happy about the wedding, which he wasn't attending. Right? He wasn't attending. But he was that's how happy he was, though. Yeah. He was so like, and he wanted to know every detail. To the point of every event, where we're staying, what time everything was, etc., etc. And at this point, obviously, I was answering all the questions that this person had, but I was also on the on the other chat having a bit of a disagreement with the missus. I don't know what happened, but I think I lost it. And there were some profanities that I was sending back to the missus. And they were meant for the missus, but they went to this popular father figure person instead. And I was like, and I didn't realize. And
oh, well, you didn't realize?
Bro, I didn't realize straight away. Because when you've sent a message, you think you're done, bum.
Yeah, because of the rage, innit? Rage.
Yeah. And then and I got a message back with a question mark saying, was this for me? And I was like, oh shit. I was like, dude, I felt like the smallest person. Yeah. One, I was like, this is what happens, right? Sending profanities, yeah, to your missus, yeah, because you're not happy about something. Bro, I was like, fuck. Yeah. And I was like, damn. And then I sat back and I was like, nope, this was not for you. And I was like, the thing is, at that point, I felt I'm gonna have to say who it was for in the end, right? Yeah.
Because it was in the subject of that message. Could it only have been your fiance, bro, at that point? Or was it? Or could it have been open to interpretation? Could you have been like, oh, it was Raj? I don't think you could have, bro. I think there was.
I don't know. I think there was not much anything I could do. I think, you know what I mean, innit? Yeah. And it was like, yeah, I had to like just, take it on the chin, innit? It is what it is. That's what you get, innit? For one. And then I went back to the missus and I was like,
you told her?
Yeah. I was like, I just said this to our friend and our friend Popat Lal, and she was like, it kind of, you know what? Actually, it diffused our tiff, basically.
Oh, really?
It made me laugh, but obviously made her laugh, yeah. But because she was like, well, good luck getting out of that one, yeah. Because I did go back and I did say, look, it was meant for Nish, and he was like, very well. I think it was more of a case of, what do you say? You don't say anything, innit? That's it, yeah. And the next time I saw this person was I think it was the next day. Because if you remember, we got dropped.
Oh, yeah? Shit. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. There was nothing, bro. It was like cash as if nothing happened, bro. I know there's a mark in the book, innit, against my name, bro, yeah?
Says bad words to his wife.
Oh, man. And, yeah, bro.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, that was it, bro. And then we've never looked back, man. I'm sure I've done. But you know the worst thing is, it had to be. Why couldn't it be sent? Because I bet you the next people down were probably you. Yeah. Maybe my parent, maybe my sister. Yeah, someone. Yeah.
But for it to be like essentially not like an immediate, right? It's someone that's
exactly
one distance removed.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? If we ever get if Nish ever comes back onto this, yeah, we'll get her to recite what she did once upon a time. It was a very interesting one.
She did a similar situation.
Very similar situation. I think hers was worse, to be fair, but it happens, man. It happens.
It happens, bro. Because the thing is, if you're constantly messaging someone and someone else just in that conversation, that's it. Your mind's like not always looking, because you're just seeing the WhatsApp screen. You don't always double check, and then I'm asking my electrician to bring his purse. We had that once. This is not the exact same, but it's a similar thing, right? Yeah, bro. So one time we had an auntie coming from. She wasn't from our ends, right? She was from next ends, right? She wasn't. So she was one of these ones, yeah. You know how we said at the beginning, some people don't go south of the river. She was one of these ones, yeah. So it wasn't too keen to come to south of the river, and I think it was the first time that she came by train. And she called Dad, right, to basically say, oh, can you pick us up, right? Can you pick us up from the station? But she forgot to put her phone down, bro. Right? So fucking this Kanta, bro, yeah? Let's call her Kanta. She's chilling outside the station. She was with, I think it was her daughter, right? So Ganta and her daughter are outside the station waiting for dad, and they're literally like talking shit about the whole area, saying, "Ah, કેટલી ગંધારી છે, કેટલા ગંધારા રસ્તા છે, કેવા લોક રહ્યા છે, what kind of people living in these ends, look how dirty the streets are. I didn't even want to come to here. We have to come because we've got to like give an invite or something." It was like they weren't happy, bruv, yeah. And my mum, my dad, my sisters, bruv, yeah, are listening to this whole conversation. And then, right, she still didn't know, right? She still had no idea, to the point where she got into the car. Like, then dad left to pick her up. It was still like they could hear dad talking with them, bro. I'm thinking to myself, Dad, why aren't you telling them that you're on phone? Nothing. He's like, no, I don't wanna, because then he didn't want them to get paranoid about what they had said. So he was just like, I'm not even gonna acknowledge him, bro.
Oh my! So he heard it before he left to go pick him up, yeah?
Yeah, bro. And then he didn't tell them, and that phone was still. And then at some point, I guess it must have disconnected or something, because when they got to the house, it wasn't like, obviously we cut it, so we couldn't hear anything, and we didn't acknowledge it. We just carried on like nothing. And no one was none the wiser, bro.
It's funny. Were you laughing having stickers?
I was creasing up. But then it just galvanized to me that they didn't really want to be there.
Yeah.
It's like, you just don't. But imagine if you knew, like, imagine if like there was this way that you knew every single thought of someone that's about to come to your house. Like, 10 minutes before you see them, everything that's on their mind.
That's mad, isn't it?
That would be like, you know how you're briefing your dad? Imagine if you could hear the briefings going on before they come to your house. Don't say this. Dude, say that.
You know what? It will either upset some people, or it will just reaffirm where you are in your relationship.
Yeah. Probably.
The thing with that is, do you think that's something in the community that you only see that people will still spend time with you, even though they don't really want to?
100% is an Indian thing, bro, because it's all about. I mean, we gave a shout out to Hyacinth last week, appearances, but that's all it is. Is kharab lage. If we don't go, kharab lage. But they could be smearing dirty all over your face, bro. But you still go there, bro. Yeah, bright and early, first person there. Like, it's 100% an Indian thing. I don't think our generation does it as much, but they still do. Because it's it's family. You've got to, like, if they smack you on the face, then you've got to turn the other cheek and be like, give me another tapat, bro.
You know what it is? You're right though. It's fading with time, isn't it? I think our gen is getting wiser to it, but it's still instilled in us, right? But at the same time, but you know what it is? I always say, like, obviously I'm a good cook in it, so I don't want to go anywhere, but at a certain point, right? When I say to them, listen, we ain't going there, we're not, and they're like, we have to. Sometimes actually, I don't know why I say anything, because you're just igniting another internal feud, isn't it? Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. But what do you call a battle? What do you call it? Is it a pre-battle?
Yeah, it's pre-game, isn't it? Pre-game fight.
Pre-game. Yeah.
Warm up. Friendly fire.
And then you're like, oh, fuck's sake. But yeah. And do you know what? Has this ever happened to you where you've not wanted to go somewhere, but you've just, you've made it clear you don't want to go there, and you're like, we shouldn't, but in the end you're like, you know what, I'm outnumbered, so we're gonna go. Yeah. And then the person who actually convinced you to go to the thing themselves you got there and you realize that there's no need for us to come here today.
That's happened. or the person that is the one that's doing the convincing is the one that's complaining about our behavior on the car journey on the way back home, and you're like, why? What the fuck? There's no winning here, right? Yeah, I said don't go, bruv, yeah. And you're marrying my gun about how they behave all the way back, bruv, yeah, back on the fucking A41 or whatever it is, M4, M25, whatever the fucking road you're taking, bruv, yeah.
So the common denominator here is no matter whether you go or you don't go, or you go and it's not the experience you wanted, whose gun's getting mine?
Yours,
Your
bro.
ass.
That's gonna be lal, bro. Popper lal, bro.
Oh man, there's no winning, is there?
No, but that is what you've picked up on 100%, bro. That is it's a trait, man. It comes down to like weddings and stuff, right? You're going to weddings to someone and you're like, I mean, it swings in roundabouts, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, family's family, right? And the way that I look at it is you're gonna, bro, if you're fighting on a daily with your missus, bro, yeah, who else are you not gonna fight with? It's gonna happen. There's gonna be conflict. It's about how you deal with it, how you resolve it, and how you move on from it. But if there's someone that is just being disrespectful on a regular basis and with no motive, right? There's nothing that you can say, okay, this is why they do. You can't understand why they would say something or why they like why do they keep saying this? Why do they keep talking to me like this? If you can't understand that, then to me that's toxic, and I don't want to fuck with that. If it's something that I can understand, okay, you had a long day, or you were stressed, or your kids are kicking your ass, whatever, right? If I can understand it, then fair, and I'll try to understand it. But sometimes, bro, people they just see you as a target for whatever reason it is, right? And in those situations, you should know that this is what is happening, and I am not going and putting myself through that, because you drag everyone there and then you kick everyone's ass on the way back home, bro.
Yeah. You know when that happens to you, when you go somewhere and you are a target for that place where you saying you're sometimes when you go to a certain place where you don't want to go and you're a target, yeah?
It feels like that sometimes, bro.
Yeah. Fine. Say that the people that you're going to meet there, they target you, right? Those are the same people. When you realize, so you've done it 100 times and you've been a target 100 times.
Yeah.
The 101st invitation you get, you're like, I ain't going, yeah? Those people who are targeting you are the first. Next time they see you, they'll be like, why didn't you come? There was no fun without you, bro. They didn't. Bro.
तुमने तो जो है साहिब. You say we need you at the front.
And you look at them and you say, you fucking, you know what I mean, isn't it? Like, you literally batter me, man, when I'm there, right? And then now you're asking why I don't come. But they ask, no, sorry. You know what they do? They know that the 100 times that they've battered you, right? And then they didn't see you the 101st, but they see you on the 102nd, yeah? And they say, bro, they have the audacity to ask you, yeah, if
that's happened. That's definitely happened, bro. That is 100%, bro. Guy bro.
And you don't want to come across as like the weakest dominator. No.
But they get at that point. What you're doing by doing that is you're reinforcing it.
Yeah, manipulate. You're letting them manipulate.
Yeah, bro.
And then you think that you're fast friends again, and you've come, you've gone over everything.
You know what you're doing, bro? Yeah, your gun has been marred, but now you're literally turning the other cheek, so the other gun can be marred as well, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's jokes, man.
That's what turn the other cheek is, isn't it? It's not referring to your face; it's referring to your gun.
Yeah, bro. Definitely the ass, bro. 100%. Fun times.
I felt like this was a fucking therapy session, bro. Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck were these mans talking about in this episode?" It's jokes, man. It happens, though, innit?
Yeah,
it
happens, bro. Human nature, innit?
It's family, bro. It's family, man. At the end of the day, you need to know how to deal with family, bro. Like you're saying, man. Like you're saying, that you were talking about that guy, the Amazon dude, and the way that he was carrying himself, and it was pressure and everything. But you learn from it, and bro, you are gonna come into contact with all manner of people, bro. This is what I'm thinking. Like, as I'm raising our baby, right?
Yeah,
everyone's not gonna be nice to her. That's not how the world works, right? And you can't expect the same for yourself. Like, you're gonna come across all manner of like really nice people, but really unpleasant people, and it's just like, how the fuck do you respond? And I think our parents' generation, if it was family, were more likely to tolerate. Whereas us, like, I locked him off. I locked him off, bro.
I think
it's true. Why would you do it though? Why?
Yeah, I think our parents' generation's a long line of people pleasers, isn't it? They don't want to look bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas I think now, I think how you handle yourself will reflect in it.
Because your kids will follow you, bro.
Doesn't. Exactly. And even if they don't, then you just got to reaffirm it and say, look, if someone's done something to you and said something to you, that's their problem. It's nothing to, it doesn't reflect on you, basically. And I think that's the hardest bit, innit? Because it seems like an easy thing to teach, but actually in their minds, they're thinking that the world is is full of, it's a bright, sunny, rosy.
I mean, you should. I think it's better to have that disposition than the opposite. Because if from day one, if you're already thinking everyone's after you, you're never going to get anywhere in life, bro. Never, like you have to have a positive outlook.
Yeah.
Even if you have a shitty day, bro, and then that there's a cloud over your head, bro. Everything is dark after that, but you need to
There's a silver lining, isn't it?
They always, bro. Like this is it, man. Find the funny, bro. That's what you're doing, isn't it? With the Popadlal and whoever the fuck is coming to South, not happy with the condition of your streets, bro. Oh man. Fucking hell, bro. All right. We're almost done, but let's do we've got I want to do this because it's so relevant to your struggle, bro. Okay. And I know this is a topic that you have opinions about. So this is coming on anonymous, so we don't know who sent this. Hey, just started listening to you guys. Absolutely love the podcast. Keep it up. I just wanted to add something about splitting bills from episode 14. And this might just be me, but something that bugs the fuck out of me is that as a family of 3, whenever we go out with another family who are 4 or more people, they always say, shall we split the bill in half? Well, no, because the cost of your 4 meals and the bottle of red wine that only you had, is not the same as the cost of my 3 meals. Is it? Bruv? ? Exclamation mark. It's a simple calculation, right? The man's putting in fucking arithmetics, bruv. Total bill divided by number of people times by number of people in each family. He's putting actual fucking formula in this comment.
I love it.
Times by number of people in each family. But so that people don't think I am tight, I always end up arguing and hating myself for the next 2 weeks. What do you think?
Bro, I agree with this guy, because let's assume this guy does not drink alcohol first.
It might not be a guy, bro. We're assuming here.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Because it could
be a girl.
It doesn't say.
It's anonymous.
It's anonymous.
My bad.
Yeah.
If this person does not drink, and they've got the lesser, they got less people in their family.
There's the Komzuri, bro. That's the weak link, bro.
So the other fam, one extra person, and they drink alcohol, bro. They're probably driving to the restaurant thinking, Ajito, I'm gonna have wine, I'm gonna feed my kids, my wife, on his expense, on their expense.
It's a discount, bro. Discount night out.
Yeah, bro. You know what? It's fair play. When you read that out, did the person say that they actually argue as well? They argue their case.
They didn't. So they didn't. It sounds. They didn't say. So it sounds like what they do is that they don't say anything, and
so they go home, and when they argue with themselves
or their partner, on the way home, bro.
You know what? There's no shame in that, man. I do that too, man.
The debrief, the post-event debrief.
There's no shame in that to whoever that is, right? But do you know what? It's frustrating. Do you know what it is? It's a common courtesy, because I bet you the person who wrote this, if they went out to dinner,
if it was the other way around,
a family of just 2, no kids, and they had their kids, this person who's just sent this in would be courteous enough to say, you know what, we'll calculate it this way, so you're not paying for. Does that make sense? The disparity. Yeah. It's true, man.
But do you?
Why?
Do you think it's always as clear cut as this?
I don't know, man.
Because look, I feel like if depending on the numbers and also the amount of alcohol consumption, I think alcohol consumption is a different variable. Like if there's alcohol consumption in one group and not in the other, then you need to like that needs to be addressed. But if it's everyone's having pretty much the same thing, starters, mains, dessert, and there's 3 and a 4, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna take longer to do that. But if it's a 7 and a 4, then they're like, nah, man, fucking get your calculators out and do the fractions, bro.
Honestly, it depends. There's so many caveats, right? It depends on the disparity of numbers, the relationship, whether there's alcohol or not. You know what? At the end of the day, it's different, man. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, I got a family of 4, right? You got a family of 3, bro. Your kid barely eating at the moment, right? She's not eating, she's not eating.
She's not. Eating, right? She ain't gonna eat.
Yeah, so she's gonna have her own food, right? What happens then, bro? Let's have it out now, innit?
You know what happens then, bro? I will be paying my heart because I'll be getting drunk.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm just saying. So I wouldn't be bothered about that.
No,
right?
I think you're right. It's the relationship. And you know what it would actually be if we went out for dinner? We'd be fighting of who pays the bill.
Fighting over the bill. Yeah, it's true. 100%. You know what? That's the thing. You know what? You fight over the bill with someone who you want to treat. Does that make sense? Regardless of it, yeah? But in this case, clearly this person doesn't like the family they go out with that much. No, but in all seriousness, I think, do you know what? Yeah. I think whatever they're going through is completely normal. But I do agree, when alcohol is involved, I'm not too sure I agree with that one extra person thing, because if it's a kid, you're like, at the end of the day, it's a kid, and it just split it 50-50 is what it is. But the alcohol thing, yeah, I do agree.
Oh, so yours is less about. So what you're saying is there's a threshold, right, after which the numbers make sense for you to do this sum. But if there's any level of alcohol on one side and not on the other, then it's because alcohol is more expensive. Like it's gonna be more expensive for whoever's having the alcohol drinks.
Look, let's put it this way, yeah. If as long as this person who's messaging their family didn't even have a drop of it, yeah, then obviously that's cash, isn't it? Once you have a drop, no, man, you're in on it, bro.
You've got to split. This is good, good. Yeah? No, because then they were like, "Oh, this mojito is really nice. Oh, can I try it?" Nah, bro.
Yeah. You didn't pay on this.
Bro.
Yeah. Do you know what though? It's true.
No, but bro, but the problem with that approach, the alcohol approach, is that you could be going out for someone who is unable to have sugar or doesn't want to have sugar, right? So I'm not going to have dessert, but we're going to a fancy place that is known for their desserts, and each dessert is £15 a pop. What do you do in that situation? And it's the same.
One person can't have it.
No, it's the entire group. There's a family of 4 that don't want to touch sugar, yeah. But then the other crew are all sugar maniacs, bro. What do you do in that situation?
Comes down to the relationship, bro.
Okay, it's a relationship.
The dynamic. Yeah. Yes. It comes down to it, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want it, bro, you better speak up now.
It's hard though, bro. It's awkward though, man. If you're in a, again, depending on what the relationship is, if you're in that setup, do you want to be the guy that is saying, I've been the guy, bro. I've been like, how are we doing? Like, it depends on where your status is in the fucking dynamic of the group, bro. Yeah. If you're, like near the top, as in like, the one that is more of the dominant or the person that's brought the friends together, whatever it is, if you're there, you can be making those kind of things, right? But if you're on the bottom 5 rungs, bro, yeah, it's like, nah, bro. You just got to show your card, bro.
Let me simplify that. Basically, what you're saying is, if you make one wrong move and you say the wrong thing in that situation, yeah, if your tenure in that group is under threat, yeah, and you could be eliminated, then keep your mouth shut, because if you value it,
it's true, bro. Open that wallet.
But yeah, it's true. You know what? It depends, man. You're right. And if you're untouchable, when you've got tenure, you got longer tenure than Alex Ferguson at Manchester United, bro. You can say whatever you want. Bro.
You can be like, I ain't paying today.
Yeah.
You don't fucking figure it out, and I want to have a shot of some tequila on the way out, bro. It's true, bro. There's a lot of dynamics here, man. But I don't think I've ever seen someone do this calculation, because this calculation is new to me, bro. Where you're like doing it that way.
a person who makes this level of calculation, yeah, they're not tight, yeah. It's that they've been burnt too many times.
yeah. That's that's what it is. That's what
Yeah.
it is, because you've gone out too many times and this has happened to you, and you're like, well, why are you taking the piss?
And they've been courteous to other people along the way, yeah, where they've been. But also, can I just say something as well? It's jokes. If this person had said, "Actually, I don't have any alcohol," yeah, I'm not paying for that, but I'll pay for this. You've ruined them. They've ruined the night.
Yeah, everyone will remember it.
Yeah, and they remember it, and they've been tainted. Yeah, but if this person who sent something didn't say anything, but the other party said, "Actually, you didn't have any alcohol, so we are going to." They're the hero, bro. They're the hero.
Yeah.
And instantly they're like, "Do you understand what I mean?"
But then in that situation, even in that situation, I'm like, no, it's okay.
Yeah, then look, man, that person got no leg to stand on, man. They were the offer on the table, and if they, that's
no, but bro, if someone throws that at you, that's like a taunt. That's like, no, it's okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. No, I'll be like, no, man, it's cool. I'll pay for you and your wife.
and so many things are in question, right? Is his wallet's in question, his integrity as well, right? And the type of everything's under question if you accept that offer. Yeah. And if you decline it, you're like, this guy's a big man. You know what I mean, isn't it? Or why do I keep thinking he's a man? Why am I being so sexist today?
But you're doing a scenario. You're doing a scenario, and the scenario is a dude, right? And the other dude's
no, but it could be. I feel like, you know what? I feel like women are more prepared for this. Do you know when they go out for dinner and stuff? I just feel like it's not even.
I don't know. Does it, like, if there's a girls' night out?
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't actually. I should have checked with Yogan. But if it's because if it's a guy, if it's guys, smooth. I feel like, I don't know. I think if it's a boys' night thing, I think it's everything is pretty much split. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think when it's mixed, bruv, it makes it harder.
Yeah, I don't know, true.
I don't even know. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
true.
But you're right. You're right about if they say it's okay, yeah. It's like patronizing. It's like patronizing, but it's okay, yeah. You didn't drink, so don't pay.
I tell you the one you need to watch out for, and you don't go out for dinner with people like this, yeah. The ones who
forgot their wallet.
Nah, bro. Nah, those you just don't even entertain, bro. Yeah.
Well, no, but it happened to us, bro. Yeah? That happened to me and you. It happened to me and you once. Oh no. We weren't. We were somewhere. We went out for dinner and drinks, and then there was a dude there, right? Who will remain nameless, but he was an acquaintance, and he forgot his wallet, and we covered him. But at that point, me and you were both unemployed. I remember.
Oh, yes.
That was the worst, bro. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? How are you going to come out and not have how are you going to forget your wallet? Fucking.
And he was the one who was employed, didn't it?
Yeah, he was the one that was employed. He had a job. This was when we were fresh out of uni, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Moffat, you, bro.
What I was going to say, do you know what I was going to say? I was like, it's the ones where, when they count, when the bill comes and they actually just look at what they bought.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're going to be there a while, man.
But that's that. But again, that could be someone that's been burnt in the time. It could be someone that's.
That could be. It could be. But also, actually, you know what? As long as, it depends on the dynamic, innit? Yeah. As long as the other person in front of you is on the same wavelength, yeah. Isn't it easy just to say, look, from the get-go, set the standards. We're going to split the bill.
These are the terms and conditions. If there's any drinks, then it's going to be split this way. If there's no drinks, it's going to be split this way. If there's dessert, it's going to be this. And if your kako decides to join, then he's paying for everything.
Oh man. Let me ask you a question. How many times you got in the car before and you said, are we paying for the bill tonight?
Yeah, bro. I've definitely said that, bro. And then, you know what the worst one is? Is if that is, I think we've spoken about this, but if we've had there's a situation where Gagan would be like, make sure you pay. Yeah. And then you've got to like, okay, I'm do some ninja moves to get there before the guy comes over to take your payment, bro.
But the pressure's already on because you know what? She's told you that in the car. Yeah,
Yeah.
Still got 3 hours of dinner to go. Your attention span's gonna
No,
go
it's gone,
elsewhere,
bro. As soon as we've left the car, it's forgotten.
bro.
And then I need she knows, bro. Yeah, I've got fucking bro. You know what it is? Yeah, my information in my head is dilo, bro. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't, bro. So she needs to reinforce it, and then if she doesn't reinforce it, then it's done.
Do you know, some people it's kind of like that where you know what they go slyly, just go pay the bill. We spoke about this, didn't we? As well,
Yeah, we did. That's
but
smooth.
You know what? And it's like at that time, you're like, you just wanted you to pay your half to contribute, innit? I think that it comes to a point where you're like, you know what? I don't want to be treated to dinner.
You want to pay your fair share, but you also don't want to be the piss taken out of you. Like you don't want to pay someone else's share. So it's like,
yeah. How do you do this? Yeah. Okay, let me ask a question. You know when someone's like, no, I've got it. Yeah. You got the bill, man. You come to whatever it is, yeah. They're like, no, I've got it. And you're like, no. You don't want to pay for the whole thing, but you just want to pay your share.
Oh, there's a miscommunication.
No, not that they ever what if they let go of it, right? And then let go of the bill and be like, all right, cool. Let's just split it. Because you're saying let's just split it.
Yeah.
He's saying he wants to pay the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, that's happened. There's been a miscommunication like that before, bro. Bro, every permutation has happened. And I'm sure there's other ones.
And in every permutation, bro, you're more likely to go feeling like the small man.
It's always because you're gonna take the part. You'll take the part of least resistance, bro. Yeah, you don't want conflict, but you also want to maintain your izzat that is the same or above it was before you sat on that table. Yeah, so you ain't gonna be like fucking anti anything, bro. Yeah, so bro. To preserve all of that, open up the wallet, bro.
Yeah,
and then 100%. You kick yourself on the car journey all the way back home.
Yeah. The stress levels, isn't it, bro? When the bill comes.
Bro. That's jokes. Well, thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous, for sharing that. And I don't think we answered it. We just gave
Let's answer it, man. Let's answer it. Look.
What they said, what do you think? They didn't say what's the right or wrong answer. I think. What do you think, bro? Summarize.
I just think in this situation, it just depends on clearly that this person's been burnt, before, maybe by the same couple in a similar scenario. If
it's the same couple, that's fucked, bro.
Yeah. If it's the same, and if their family have not had any alcohol, bro, I don't think about if it's that one extra person thing. I just think still split the bill. But the alcohol thing, if it's that substantial. Yeah, because bro, if it's a family of people drinking alcohol and another one doesn't, the bill can get out.
It can.
That person who's had the alcohol should be paying for the alcohol, and then you split the rest, and it doesn't matter if there's one person more or less, kind of thing, right? Just
it's true. It's true. Yeah, I agree, man. I think if there's alcohol into the situation, it changes it. There's alcohol, the relationship, you're standing in that relationship. All these factors will influence how much or how little you dispute the paying arrangement. But thank you for sharing that struggle, and I hope we found the funny of that one. I think that is us, bruv. I don't know if the listeners can hear, but it looks like the baby is awake because she thinks that it's like California time zone. She's like, what the hell? Why is all the lights out? What's happening out here?
I'm giving you an hour, man. That's about it. You take an hour and 8. You can piss now,
man. Do you have any shout outs this week?
Do you know what, man? Shout out to everyone. I haven't looked at any specific messages actually this week, if I'm honest, but I just want to say shout out to everyone again, like just for listening. We're at 3.8 on our IG followers, and so
substantial, bruv.
Thank you to the new followers and anyone who's there's a lot of people just sharing so much content as well with us and sharing relevant topics.
Yeah,
like the man with the ball on the head.
Oh yeah. That's we got a shout out to give to.
Is that Jignesh?
Yeah, I think it's Jignesh. Yeah, shout out to Jignesh for he's seen that guy as well.
See, I wasn't lying about it, man.
I believed you, bro. I believed you, man. Shout out to Jignesh. Shout out to Bina. And then shout out to Raj, who gave us some great feedback this week.
There was Yeah, man, and just please do keep the feedback coming, and it really helps us understand and engage with you guys, and just keeps us on the right path, I guess.
Exactly. Make sure you keep writing in, sending us anything anonymous, or if you want to send us a message on Instagram and you want us to keep it anonymous, even though you sent it to us on Instagram, we're happy to do that. All we're trying to do is share the struggle and find the funny. So please do that. And we will see you next time. Share the struggle, find the funny, and see you later, people. Bye.
Peace.